Have you ever seen anyone hit over 385 pounds on bench press? Or the real question should be, have you ever seen anyone actually hit a 385 bench?
I bet. So 385. We're gonna see if I can hit this shit. I got it.
Right. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how rare 385 is and where that places you among the general population and shit, like among like average or like elite powerlifters, right? Getting straight into it, 385 is weight you probably will never touch. Like you personally, like this isn't a dig at you, but 385, like some people just aren't built for it. No, not even some. Most aren't built for 385, right? 385 is not only a mixture of like dedication and consistency, it's also a mixture of genetics. That's pretty much where that comes in. Like, are you built to hit this? Are you built to lift this? And this is not to deter you from going and pursuing that. Because, no, by all means, do that. I mean, I'm 6'4", long limbs, and bench is one of my biggest disadvantages, right? But I benched 385. It took a while to get here, but I benched it, right? But again, like, just statistically, like, here's a, like, I pulled this up, right, from multiple sources. Top 1 to 5% of the world population will bench this. And I mean, among the powerlifting community, like obviously we're talking about body weight ratio, but 385 like is elite. Like you're touching numbers that are like, considered competitive, like in your local like powerlifting meet. And again, local powerlifting meets, you might be seeing some real demons in there, right? So 385 is just pretty much like, oh, dude, you are probably like, if you're hitting that, you're probably the strongest person in the gym right now. Like, no bluff, no ego, like, no ego stuff. Like, you probably are the strongest dude. Not at my gym, I'm not. But as a natural, I'm probably the strongest natural. Again, you never know if someone's like abusing, like, performance enhancing. But again, that's besides the point. Even if people are using PEDs, because this is how crazy 385 is, some people who use PEDs won't even see 385s. They're just, some of them aren't built for it, you know? That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And it just puts in perspective how impressive 385 pounds is, right? Like a lot of people are like do videos about, oh, how impressive is like 405 and whatnot. Let's do the increments first, right? Let's do the building blocks to help you get to like you know pass first before you get to 405, right? And some people won't even make that halfway journey. They're just because like it's just like that sometimes, right? 385, man, is like some serious weight. If you're lifting that in the gym, you probably are the top dog. And that sounds super cringe, but not hierarchy or anything, but it's like you would probably be the strongest dude in there. Because again, it requires a lot of upper body strength, right? Your pectoralis major, your front delts, and your triceps. And like a lot of those have to be working in sync, right? And it's just an impressive feat of strength, just to be doing that. And yeah, it's insane. You won't like, I mean, imagine pulling up to a Planet Fitness, LA Fitness. You're not really going to be seeing that just being thrown around anytime soon, unless it's like by a bald dude with a forehead vein the size of a Gatorade bottle, right? Like your average steroid user. And again, like some dudes who abuse anabolic agents won't ever bench 385 too, because it takes a little bit more than that sometimes, right? Yeah, so if you ever see someone like benching 385, like that, I mean, benching 3 plates in some gyms, in most gyms, like in my gym including, right? Like I had a dude stare at me benching 315. I have a video of it right here inserted. He was looking back like, oh shoot, I hope he doesn't die, and then I proceed to rep pause it, right? That was cool. That was cool because most people don't see that, right? It's just an insane feat of strength, and then here you are benching 385. That's crazy, dude. Like, so kudos to you, congrats, right? Pat yourself on the back. You are one of the strongest people on the planet. I mean, you were one of the strongest people on the planet when you hit like 225 for reps. Shit, 315, right? So yeah, 385 is some serious weight. Probably weight that you start considering, entering your local power meets, right? Because again, or powerlifting meets, and you're just because you're strong, you're really strong, especially depending on like your body weight. Like if you're under 200, like even if you're 200, like where I'm at, like 215, 220, that's some serious numbers, right? Um, and again, too, 385, like going more opinion based on it. Um, 385 is, how do I say it? Or how do, like, a good analogy would be like getting a 98% on a test, right? It's also really satisfying, but you know you could have done better, right? If you locked in a little bit more. And the reason why I'm using this analogy is because you're just so close to a 405 bench. Like it always comes down for me personally to a 405 bench, right? 385, it just shows that my upper body is just like unparalleled. It's just insane, right? But it's like it has me wonder, like, damn, how close am I, or how far am I from a 405 bench? I'm close, like statistically I'm close, but mentally, like, each weight, each pound that gets added to it, my CNS has me double thinking, right? It's like, oh, this feels pretty heavy, like, right? It doesn't. It's such a mental, like it's a mental thing. Like you getting over it. Like, can I hit this? And that's why I like deadlifting too. I'm going off a tangent, but that's why I kind of like deadlifting, because you walk up to the bar and you're like, can I pick this heavy shit up, right? That's kind of what bench is for me too. But it's like when I unrack it, it's like, are my arms gonna wobble? Am I gonna fold under pressure? Am I gonna fold under this amount of weight and like crush my sternum, right? That's that's just my opinion on it. But 385 is just an insane feat on its own. If you ever hit this, you are one of the strongest people on the planet. That's just my thoughts and opinions on it. And there were some stats and actual statistics about it. And yeah, do with that what you will, right? But if you guys have any comments, questions, like, topics you want me to cover, leave them down below. And I appreciate you guys.